There's a lot going on these days. Things are happening very quickly. The government bailout of the auto industry is proceeding on schedule. The Obama administration has fired the CEO of General Motors, reorganized Chrysler and GM, giving control to the unions and government, and, in a cost-cutting initiative, ordered advertising budgets cut drastically, just when a strong marketing campaign is needed most. Oh, and he has also decreed that the car companies must cut back on their best-selling models, SUVs and trucks, and produce more of their least popular cars, hybrids and compacts. That should work out well. A day after Chrysler announced the closing of 789 dealerships, General Motors announced it will also close 1,000 dealerships. The average auto dealership has about 50 employees, so that's 90,000 people out of work. Not counting all those smaller businesses, the detailers, windshield repair, paint and body shops, tire shops, and other contractors that dealerships use to recondition trade-ins. With a reduced marketing effort and without a strong dealer network, how will the car companies generate sales? If they can't generate sales, they'll have to stop building cars. How's that going to work out for the UAW? Let's not forget that the car companies exist to make and sell cars for the purpose of generating wealth. That wealth is then distributed to shareholders and among employees who put that money into the economy when they shop for food, clothes, consumer electronics, and everything else that we enjoy. In the process, feeding other businesses that distribute wealth to their shareholders and employees who buy cars, and so on. The government bozos who've taken over the car industry seem to think that the business exists to provide salaries and benefits, and that this can be accomplished without regard to actually selling cars. The rulers of America are trying to fix the economy by taking a big hammer to its key component. I think they need a lesson from Mr. Goodwrench. In other news, Janet Napolitano reversed herself on the Veterans and Pro-Lifers Are Potential Terrorists memo, tossing her subordinates under the bus when she came under too much criticism, claiming now, after previously defending the report, that someone released it without authorization before it was properly vetted. Did you ever have a boss that blamed you or other subordinates for their screw-ups to keep from taking responsibility? My issue not so much with the content of the report as with the incompetence, dishonesty, spinelessness, and lack of leadership shown by one of the highest-ranking people in our government. And that person is responsible for Homeland Security. You think they could have found someone better? Or was this just a political payback? And then there's the feud between Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and CIA Director Leon Panetta. But Nancy, you promised us the most ethical Congress ever. Say it ain't so. Speaker of the House is lying through her teeth. And Panetta's got the proof. Nancy, you really should start paying better attention at those briefings. So now it's confirmed. You can now say of our ruling elite what we used to say about car salesmen. If their lips are moving, they're lying. Car salesmen, however, must at least be competent. Because if they don't sell cars, they don't earn commissions. And most car salesmen in the United States are on a straight commission program, so if they don't produce, they don't eat. They don't pay their rent. They've got to be good at what they do. And really, the good ones aren't liars. You can't be. You can't really be a success in any business by lying to your customers. So how is it people are building successful wealth-building careers in government by lying to us, their customers? One last thing. Barney Frank says he wants the federal government to bail out California. You know California, the 12th largest economy in the world. The state that on the far left coast that's nearly bankrupt under the weight of all their social programs. So how's that make you folks in Massachusetts feel? Your senator wants to send your money to California to bail them out. I must say, this Cuban grade Por Larranaga with the EMS wrapper is much better than the Maduro that I had the other day. It's better made, better draw, better flavor. And to top it all off, I'm going to splice the main brace with a nice dark rum.